has given me everything, and more than all, it has given me immense satisfaction.
There are huge good things which have happened in the last 60 years, but many bad things have happened.
Really, I'm proud of our country, and people from our country have earned great name in India and elsewhere.
We have taken to the villages by this Panchayat Raj Act only corruption and politics.
Dream of a great country, that my country will become a developed country by 2030.
India should encourage rural liberalization.
Namaskar. My India, My Pride is a unique initiative by the Global TV with the association with Crossroads, Show Creations and B4 Media. We have had discussion with unique personalities who have made a difference to the country and Dakshin Kannada in particular. And today, if at all, South Canada is on the map of the world, it is because of one organization which has made a lot of difference to the economic status of this place, and the only unique place in the entire state because we have NMPT and the most adorable chairman of NMPT, who is very dynamic and has a lot of concern for the people and the place. I must say, under Mr. Tamilvanan, Chairman NMPT's leadership, we have seen the growth of the port and a sea change, because I have seen port functioning in the past because I am from this place. And one thing is sure, a leader makes a difference. People are the same. Every time the leader changes, the performance of the people change. And we have seen a positive change in the NMPT under the leadership of Sir Tamilvanan. Welcome to Global TV, sir. You have made a very large difference to the economy of the country as well as the economic status of this region. And congratulations for the excellent performance. And NMPT is, the moment you talk of South Canada, this coast, everybody would like to get into NMPT. Maybe the curiosity for a common man to see the ships moving, or a businessman to export possibilities, he will definitely try to associate. So, being in this particular very high-profile job, what was your experience?
Good morning, friends. First of all, I am extremely happy to be in the program of My India, My Pride by the Global TV. The word My India gives me a lot of happiness and pride. And to say something about that, still more happiness. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. India is always a thing of beauty which attracts all people to India. Thank you for the nice words you have said. When we mention the word New Mangalore Port Trust, affectionately called as NMPT, we have to remember the founder of this port, Sri Srinivas Malaya. In fact, I had been some time back for a trade meet in another part of the state. They said, had another Malaya been here, we would have got a port there. He said, at that time, the central government offered him a ministerial berth. He said, I don't want a berth, but I want a port project. That is how the New Mangalore port has come in Mangalore. It is in Dakshin Kannada, Mangalore. And we remember Sri Srinivas Malaya. You can know my main gate, the NMPT's main gate, where we have installed a statue and we have named Sri Malaya Gate. So, NMPT in the years to come started in the year 1975 as a port. In the year 1980, 1st April, it became a port trust. After that, the port has never looked back. It started growing. Initially, it was a port which handled coal, late for Kudramukh. Later on started oil, crude and oil for MRPL. Now we started diversifying. Whatever be the success of this organization is a team effort. Whoever comes to the port always express about the team effort. My officers, my workers, my staff, we all work as a team. That is why today we are able to do something for the region, for the people, for the economy and the nation. I think it is only a step forward we are going. There is a lot more to be done. We are in the right way to do something to the port, ultimately doing something to the country as a whole.
Sir, we have seen the growth of the port since every time you expand the berth, there's a lot of work involved, a lot of sacrifice involved, and the decision, the person who signs that decision, definitely he is signing a different future for the port every time. And I believe when you came here, there was a kind of uncertainty about the future of the port. But now we see a constant growth. Every time you declare results, the profit figure soars up. We are, as part of South Canada organization, we are very happy to see that the growing figures of the growth. Sir, definitely we need some skills to manage man and machinery. And with vision, you are taking certain steps in that direction. I would like to share your vision with our viewers.
I joined New Mangalore Port Trust on 10th December 2004. So the port was in a growing stage. The moment I assumed charge as chairman, we started planning on priority basis what are the requirements. In fact, I had an opportunity to work in other ports like Chennai Port, Cochin Port, Tuticorin Port and Vizag Port. So with this background of my experience, we thought the port should grow and priorities has to be assigned. Otherwise, it will be confused. So we assigned priorities. First priority is the port should have more capacity. We started planning to increase the capacity. I can say as far as capacity is concerned, we have commissioned a berth on 14th February 2006 with a 14-meter draft inside the inner harbour. A general cargo berth with 14 meter, I think in the entire west coast, New Mangalore port is having a berth of 14 meters. The idea of a berth with 14 meter means a bigger vessel can come. Earlier, a vessel with 10.2 meter draft can come to Mangalore in the inner harbour. But once this berth was commissioned, 80,000 ships can come, 80,000 tonnage ship can come, and this berth was commissioned well ahead of the scheduled date. This is because the well planning, transparent method and devotion to the work of my officers and engineers. So the moment we commissioned this berth, then people started saying, see, berth alone is not enough, we should have crane. We went for an open tender and we have deployed 2 cranes of 104 tons capacity. This really worked wonders for us. In fact, vessels started doing fantastically well. Last week, one vessel has done 40,000 tons in one single day without any mechanization. So what we did is we created a facility of 14-meter draft with a length of 350 meters. We deployed 2 berths, which increased the capacity, and even the gearless vessel can come. A gearless vessels normally are the bigger size, and they can come to the port only if we have crane facility. So a draft, bigger 14-meter draft, and cranes really help. Here, for 80,000 tons of vessels of iron ore, coal started coming. This is one thing. Besides, we are going for other expansion program. Another berth for thermal coal is on the process of completion on a captive basis. It will be ready by December, January. And MRPL is increasing the capacity. So we presently from 9.69, they are going to 15 million tons. So we thought the vessels which are coming to the port should not wait for berth. The abroad concept is the berth should wait for the vessels and not the berth. That is the economy. So we thought we had a discussion with them. They promised us, yes, this will really going to help us if you construct a berth. Everything, tender has already been floated, and maybe in a month's time, the work order will be given. Then, another thing is container. See, this region is very rich in cargo which is to be containerized and exported, like cashew, reefer cargo, garments, gherkins, candles. So we thought we should have container facilities to handle. Immediately we cannot start a container terminal. So we thought of creating a yard. A beautiful yard has been created in the port. We got 2 reach stackers, which is an exclusive equipment to handle containers with a capacity of 40 tons. And illumination. 44 tower lights, high mast lights have been introduced in the port and the railway yard. So we started creating a facility. Our marketing is that create a facility. Basic thing for a marketing is efficiency in handling and reduction in cost. These 2 things.
And the sun never sets.
Sun never sets. So, as you rightly said, so container, we concentrated on a container. Now we are going for a container terminal. Now, as in the general cargo work, the container ships are handled. So we thought if we should have a Pakka container terminal. So we are planning to have a Pakka terminal in the sense a berth, yard, cranes, all these facilities together, any modern container vessel can come and go. That we are the planning. This is, I am saying, each sector, general cargo, a berth has been constructed. For coal, a berth will be commissioned shortly. We have gone for a POL berth and also a container terminal. All side, what all the possibilities, prospective, which is advantageous to the port and the region, we are earning on. We are concentrating on that. This is number 1. Second, container. When I came here in the year 2004, the container handle was 9,000 containers. So we started having marketing meetings because people say coffee, around more than 10,000 containers of coffee is exported from Hassan region alone. Just imagine other regions, Mangalore is there, Medicare is there, a lot of places are there because the facility is not available and road connectivity, the containers are going to some other port. So we thought we should have Pakka facilities. So in the port, where yard has been created, equipments have been purchased, we are going for a container terminal. So it is only a matter of time. I'll say another thing as far as containers are concerned, how we attracted cargo. We have many raw cashew factories, cashew processing factories in our Dakshin Kannada district. When we had a meeting with some of the operators, they said the car in West and East Africa, cargo, raw cashew which is coming to Mangalore are coming in a bigger mainland vessels going to Colombo. From Colombo it comes here. So there are 2, one motherline vessel and a feeder line vessel. This takes, they say, 40 days. If a container is booked in East or West Africa, it takes almost 40 days to come over here. Then I had a meeting with them and asked, what is the reason? They said, sir, the containers are all scattered. A shipload is not being accumulated at particular point of time. So we called the importers here and we had 2-3 discussions. Ultimately they said they depute one of the person to there to consolidate the cargo. And the vessel operator who came one of my friend came from Chennai, he promised me, if you give me 150 containers, I will fly a vessel from Africa to Mangalore port. Directly. So we planned, it took some time. Ultimately, importers of cashew said, sir, I am able to give 110 containers. I contacted my friend, the ship operator, it is Phil. He said, okay sir, first time we will start. So the first time a vessel was started from East Africa and it came till now we have handled 12 vessels. Just imagine, from 40 days, the time has come to 7 days. And the raw cashew factory processing, it is getting the cargo in time without any germination or any damage to the cargo. And the cost, within 7 days the cargo comes, people are happy. I am able to handle more number of vessels in the same berth. So this is, I think, the involvement of port people, our trade and the vessel operators joined together, and now we can see it is a win-win situation for everyone. Another example I will say, because in front of the gate that candle factory has been started. Mr. Gautam Bhai has started a candle factory. They import raw wax, they make it beautiful candles to decorate the emporiums of US and they export it. I got an information that they've already started and they are going to move the first consignment to another port. I thought I took it as a hurt or even an insult to me. Because just in front of the port, just next door, maybe 1 kilometer from here, how can it happen? And I being a port professional, I thought I should take measures to see that cargo is routed through Mangalore port. I personally met the MD of the company and I asked him, what is the problem? Why don't it is any facility you want, any problem is there, we are prepared to sort it out. Why do we want to take it to other port? Then he said, sir, we love Mangalore. We are also from Dakshin Canada, but see, cost matters. Here, our information is that vessel is not coming in a fixed time. It is little erratic. I said, you don't worry, I'll take care of it. In fact, I called vessel operators and talked to them, and they said, no problem, sir. On Thursday, every Thursday, the vessel will come. It's a fixed schedule. They promised me fixed schedule of Thursday, and the entire 1,150 containers are being moved by Mangalore port. I take it, this is the real satisfaction I take. The port is there to serve. It is an industry to serve. Import, the people require import cargo, it should go to that place. Export cargo, without any difficulty, they should export it. And now, I feel personally happy that we have really met the requirements of the trade. And that wax, for example, is wax. It is going down. So also cruise vessels.
ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸಿಪಿ ಹಬೀಬ್ ರೆಹಮಾನ್ ಅವರ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಅಗ್ರ ಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಾಗಿದ್ದು ಎಮರ್ಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ಗೆ 1055707ಕ್ಕೆ ಕರೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಶೀಘ್ರ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯಬಹುದಾಗಿದೆ. ಯುನಿಟಿ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಅಂಡ್ ISO 9001:2000 certified hospital, Falni Road, Mangalore.
Guhantara, a new world under the earth created with human imagination and creativity. A perfect cave living model with all modern amenities to relax and to recreate. The first and largest cave resort in India, spread under 3 acres of land with playgrounds on top of it. Guhantara is beyond your imaginations, an ambience which existed 5,000 years ago, presented to you with modern facilities. Once you come in Guhantara, never goes out of your memory. Guhantara, Kanakpura Road, Bangalore.
India is my country, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls.
Into that heaven of freedom, my father, let my country awake.
I love India!
Only when the cruise is coming,
we are okay. Otherwise, waste of effort.
Yeah, we don't look at it. But the way you are managing,
Yeah.
this should be, I don't know, that's what they entertain.
Nowhere in India it is like that.
Congratulations. Because this is what in the future.
We have to create the facility, then only people will come to us. That's why.
The future possibility is this.
Yes.
And this traveling through cruise is slowly increasing. Because one is leisure, time. The older people are now, after 60, retiring a lot of money. Yes. They want to go where no work also. Isn't it? See, we are finding in Western countries now. They have second life after 60. 60, they retire everything there. A lot of money is accumulated as pension fund. This fund they are using for
Going out.
leisure. That will come slowly to India.
Because now it started in India. Earlier big family, now small.
Now everywhere is segregated. Yeah, they want to move. So traveling is become part of life now. I'm going to Dubai 25th, housewarming ceremony there. It's not just like going
That's right.
from here.
Earlier it was not.
One day I think
That's right.
4 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
My God. And this is an existing shed, doctor. We have not made anything. It was idling. So we made like this.
You could see the shapes, different shapes.
Existing shape.
Yes. So dining conference.
Yes, that is small. Actually, I had it up, doctor, because
Thank you very much.
we'll meet next, sir. Nice coming. Thank you. We'll meet again.
The growth of this sport. Once you have come, you must have earmarked so many things. This is a priority. Where it is. One is total mechanization, which really increase the speed of cargo handling and resulting in the profitability. And the new berths, which are really taken up in a very fast manner. What is the response in the industry?
See, we have a Eastern Dock-on. This was started in the year 1975. This, as I told you, the draft is only 10.2 meters. But now bigger vessels, bigger cargo started coming with coal, iron ore, and fertilizer and all. So, depending upon, because of the requirement of the trade, we are constructing a similar dock next to this. That is called Western Dock-on. And one berth is already under construction, and 3 other berths. One is going to be a container terminal, and 2 other multi-purpose berths we are going to start it, because the demand from the trade is more. So bigger vessels, more cargo is going to come. So it will be maybe another 3 years. All the 4 berths will be ready.
So handling all this cargo, all that stuff, you can say, which can create a lot of pollution. Still, this place looks very clean. What is the secret there?
No, one thing is sprinkling, continuous sprinkling. You can see lorries plying. That is the sewage treatment plant. Water is taken by the lorries. We are given contract to the lorries. Every time they will go around sprinkle it. And roads you would have seen very smooth, no spillage. And they have to cover the lorries by tarpaulins, and there is a squad to find out, catch them also, and put penalties if they are not obeying to this.
Okay, sir, there are another new machine which does the road cleaning and in foreign countries. I think NMPT can also can pioneer in getting this kind of equipment so that the quality of life of your staff and will be better.
See, our experience with these missions is not working in an uneven space. So that's why we made some inquiry on that. But such missions, a continuous operation in a port area is not working that way. That's
why. Very smooth roads. Earlier, yes.
Now we can think of it.
Now we can think of it. Very smooth roads. I think those machines.
Yes. Now we can think of it.
Yes. And the water also looks very clean, very blue. When we are looking out from the the terminal, it was like a swimming pool, a five-star hotel. That means, you have taken a lot of care on land as well as on water.
See, we are very particular about pollution. We never allow anyone to any oil spillage or dumping any of the products, car waste materials. We put charge. And one of the boat is regularly monitoring if anything is floating. Immediately it is removed. So we are very much particular about safety, security and environmental cleanliness. These things we are very particular. My officers all along look upon it.
I think again compliment because the entire deck looks washed and clean. As if they have been informed that we are coming. Just on the spot we decided to come here.
That's right.
And it is, I think...
No special arrangement to be very frank has been done. It is as natural as it is.
I must compliment because I know they have come just offhand.
That's right.
We were discussing, we said, okay, why don't we go? We have come here. Excellent. I am really proud of the chairman and the entire team of New Mangalore Port.
Thank you very much, Mr. Vaikambadi. It's really nice. The port is trying to improve in all aspects, productivity, facilities, reducing the cost and clean.
And being more dynamic.
Yes, no doubt about it. We are going to increase all the facilities and I think in a few years it will be more traffic from 40 to 44 billion tons. Another 12 million tons is going to be added.
I think in future, as we discussed, we'll have a ship going from here to Mumbai. The facility which have done, wonderful terminal will be regularly utilized, not only for tourists. It will be another chapter in the tourism story of this.
I will talk to some people on this regard. It's a very good idea and we'll try to explore that potentiality of that.
Okay, excellent.
Okay. Thank you.
ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸಿಪಿ ಹಬೀಬ್ ರೆಹಮಾನ್ ಅವರ ಮುಖ್ಯಸ್ಥಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಅಗ್ರ ಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಾಗಿದ್ದು ಎಮರ್ಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ಗೆ 1055707ಕ್ಕೆ ಕರೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಶೀಘ್ರ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯಬಹುದಾಗಿದೆ. ಯುನಿಟಿ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಲೈಫ್ and ISO 9001-2000 certified hospital, Falni Road, Mangalore.
Guhantara, a new world under the earth created with human imagination and creativity. A perfect cave-living model with all modern amenities. Relax and to recreate. The first and largest cave resort in India, spread under 3 acres of land with playgrounds on top of it. Guhantara is beyond your imaginations, an ambience which existed 5,000 years ago, presented to you with modern facilities. Once you come in Guhantara, never goes out of your memory. Buhantara, Kanakpura Road, Bangalore.
India is my country, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls.
Into that heaven of freedom, my father, let my country awake.
The export route is Pakka now because, as you said, camel factory, when they are very close, they are looking out of our other ports. See, that is the simplicity which we appreciate of our chairman. When we go out of it's thinking out of box. You go out of the way, he said, no, you are from here, you have to use our facilities, and supporting them with such intention will definitely is a big boost to all the industries in the South Canada. And sir, another thing which I have seen in the recent past is you are giving a lot of importance to the aesthetics, the surroundings. Even though you are handling all this iron ore and coal, it is bound to create some kind of dust or pollution around. But simultaneously, you are taking a lot of steps in the in and around NLPT in a war footing. We must really congratulate you and your team for the definitely. We have seen a lot of greenery coming up in the port vicinity. Normally, what happens when you are in a race for business, you don't look at the surroundings. But I must compliment you for looking at things which really matter around and. Discussing about that cruise liners, which in the past few years, I think once a month, twice a month, we have seen beautiful ships coming over to Mangalore. What are the facilities for them to come repeatedly to this destination?
Just to answer this point. See, because when we handle cargo, more than 10-12 million tons of dusty cargo like coal, iron ore and all, pollution is bound to come. But as far as we are concerned, we are taking all measures. Like first of all, we concreted our roads. The roads were in bad condition. Now around 10 kilometers of the roads inside the port are concreted, so that unevenness is not there. So the lorries fly smoothly and spillage has come reduced. And we insist people to cover tarpaulins so that again spillages are not there. Again, roads inside the port, we have put sprinklers. In fact, my own engineers designed the sprinklers with our own sewage treatment plant water, and whenever the vessel is there, lorries are plying, it is being sprinkled. This is number one. Number two, we thought mechanization is the best way to reduce pollution and increase efficiency. So, we have a plant, a cement plant, we handle around 3 lakh tons of cargo every year, but not a dust of cement can be seen inside the port. It is totally mechanized. It is coming through closed conveyors, going to the silo, standardized, bagged and delivered. And we have already given work order for mechanized iron ore plant. In fact, we went for an open tender and the award has given to one of the Sika company. They are just starting the preliminary works. And coal also, it is semi-mechanized. UPCL, the plant is near Madhubutri, and that is going to be semi-mechanized. So we are seeing that how to reduce the pollution so that it is really affecting not only people here and surrounding people also. And we are very concerned every day, number of lorries are there to sprinkle the road and also the lorries which is going out. Number two, as you rightly asked, the cruise vessels. See, 3 years back, the number of cruise vessels come to Mangalore was 18. So we thought we should have facilities. So we have a berth underutilized. Berth number 4, because it is being connected to sulfuric acid, phosphoric acid, liquid ammonia to MCF. It is not much use. So we converted our cruise terminal into converted that shed, half of the shed into a cruise terminal. So it costed about a little more than 2 crores, but it looks like an airport. Yes, it is state of the art. Whatever the facilities required for a cruise terminal is there. Customs accommodation is there, immigration is there, port health is there, duty free shop is there, ATM shop is there, ATM is there, banks there, all required. You can come and speak and I show you also. It is the state of the art. It is real a matter of attraction. I think this is one facility which is really an attraction in the port. One more thing I just want to know, another means of reducing pollution is converting the traffic into railway. See, railway traffic, the dust is coming down, and this we thought, and we have an excellent coordination between the railways and the port. We have 5 lines in the port, and when I came, the year 2004-2005, the railway traffic handled was 5,67,000. 5,67,000. Last year we handled 67 lakhs tons of car. Right, because we gave land to Kudramu because they were in a problem, they requested. They have put 4 lines, and we added 2 lines. One is inside and one is outside. So the cargo started coming in a way. And when HMRD line commissioned, our lines were renovated and we made platforms, we strengthened on the lines. It really helped us to have more traffic. Now I was told because of the HMRD line, the traffic going away from Mangalore port, the reduction in cost is 40% of the freight charges. Because of HMRD line, in tune with us, we created our facilities, our fertilizer, we handle about 10 lakh tons of fertilizer here. And these are all moved by rail. Coal is moved by, iron ore is being brought from Bellary by rail. The same wagons are taking coal to the various places. This two-way traffic, best utilization of the natural resources like wagons really help to benefit everyone, and also pollution got reduced. Yes, sir.
Sir, another issue about cruise liners, the kind of facility which you have given. Maybe every time they would like to come here and I think this also should be supported by the city. Only one drawback what we have is city is not ready for cruise liners. The moment they stay overnight in this port, that means that the tourism will double because they don't have a 7-star hotel, we don't have a 5-star hotel in the entire city where we can make them stay here. I think port has done their best to retain. I think the entrepreneurs and the city should respond. Definitely government will support any such initiative, but there should be some kind of a adventure in investing in this kind of projects. So regarding
on this context, I just want to say one thing. Sometime back there was a meeting in Delhi. The meeting was taken by the Secretary Tourism, and in fact the representative from Karnataka, the Tourism Ministry was also there. I was also there, and we jointly said this is a place of beauty. There are many places to be seen, and we said the state government also assured that whatever possible steps to be taken in this regard, they will do it. And they highlighted the Day Express, which is going from Mangalore to Bangalore and back, is really an attraction from here, Mangalore to Bangalore. I think it is only a matter of time. More facilities will be created and people will use the Mangalore port in a bigger way for tourism.
Then another issue is the Mangalore port was a major tourist attraction because any school bus coming to Mangalore would like to visit and see a ship, which was there in the past, but off late, because of the security reasons, you are not able to entertain this kind of. Is there any alternative to this? There are so many people coming, to Mangalore, and the first thing they like to say is, I want to see a ship, or boardership. That is the ultimate goal in their life.
I fully appreciate it. In fact, sometime back I was in a college. At that time the professor was saying, when in my younger days, whenever I cross Mangalore, when it comes to NMPT, I used to think what is the ship is inside the boat.
Exactly.
So that is the anxiety. No. In fact, I fully appreciate. Recently we have taken a decision because of other two state situation and security in the port. We were not allowing school children, visitors to come. But presently we have taken a decision, case to case basis. After checking, we will permit the school, college children to the port to see the port.
One thing, looking at the security tank, because this is very important. Some buses from the port side, nice looking buses, where they will ferry. Please don't allow these buses coming with the full load of children. But for a cost. Let it not be a community service. Those who want to see the port, this is the facility. No luggage should be allowed. Only the buses provided by the port under the supervision of the CISF for the security will definitely bring in a lot of young friends to see this facility.
Now, present arrangement, what we have done is, they are coming in a bus and we are posting one CASF in the bus itself. He will check the bus and he will take along the children in the bus. They will see the port and they come. I fully appreciate your point because this region, NMPT is a port and naturally the children will like to see the port. I appreciate it, and in fact one of the advisory committee meeting this issue was raised and it was decided case to case basis on seeing the president like school letter, the principal's letter, they will find it.
Okay. That's a very good big and the happy news for all the children who always come and go disappointed. They come to the beach and look at the ships in a very far off location, but anyway they are also happy with looking at those ships coming in and going out. Sir, and regarding your stay in Mangalore, you must have come across a lot of leaders, bureaucrats, and maybe when you take decision at this powerhouse, you will have a lot of sometimes restraints also. People will come and say, no, you should not do this, you should not. There will be some kind of a I don't say interfering, but sometimes it cuts down the speed. Have you faced any such situation?
No, so far I have not come across like that. In fact, my stay in Mangalore was very pleasant. I worked in, as I told you, I worked in Cochin, Tuticorin, Vizag, Chennai. My stay in Mangalore is very pleasant. The people are very good. Everywhere it is green. And I have not come across so far there is any embarrassment for me, or rather I can use the word interference. People are very understanding, I can say. Any issues, it is being discussed and being sorted out. And I have not come across any incident where it was really embarrassing to me. In fact, I can say that we have introduced a biometric system for my workers. Just imagine in a labor-intensive industry like a port, where 700 workers are there, we have introduced biometric system. My worker in the morning comes and gives his fingerprint and physically gives his fingerprint in a matter of 10 minutes. The booking is over. So, my family really enjoy our stay in Mangalore.
Sir, the fact that you introduced biometric system for your employees, which normally the unions protest or they don't cooperate, where as initially when I said when the leaders change, the entire team changes, the pattern of working style changes. I am sure your style of working has brought everybody in line with the progress of the port and being an unquestioned leader. I think it is your nature that has made things run smooth. Sir, I once again compliment you for the wonderful work that the NMPT port under your leadership is doing. Sir.
Sir, my secretary visited from Delhi. he attended a meeting, the first word he said is, I could see team spirit in NMBT. And he was repeating again. So, if any success, it is the team. I may be a part of the team. So, the credit goes to the team of New Mangalore Port.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.